To you first, how should we view the Pfizer announcement? Because many believe that this vaccine is really only suited for the Western countries. It's very expensive. It requires a cold storage chain that goes up to minus 70 degrees is where the vaccine will need to be stored. Do you believe that the Pfizer vaccine holds out hope to the world, or for now only to the Western countries that are already ordering it in large amounts?
Well, it's a great success for science. It is possibly a good success as far as public health strategies in UK, Europe, and the United States are concerned. But it's unlikely to change the course of the epidemic in most of the world, because this has very serious requirements of sub-zero temperatures, minus 70, which is going to be very difficult for most countries to meet, apart from the expense. So yes, it is an advance in science, but not necessarily in global public health. But it might show the way to other vaccines which may be more affordable and more easy to administer.
So are we therefore, Dr. Reddy, talking about in a way of a two-stage process where the Western world gets the vaccines like the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine? UK has ordered 40 million doses. The US has ordered 100 million doses. Europe, 200 million doses. The production company is 50 million for 2020, 1.3 billion doses in 2021. We already have in UK COVID vaccine doses per citizen being booked. 5 in UK, US is 4.88, EU is 3.33. Doses needed per person is 2. So given that, are we going to see the Western world, as I said earlier, cornering this vaccine, and then the rest of the world will simply have to wait for a viral vector vaccine which is cheaper to come out?
Certainly, we have to look at safety and efficacy of any vaccine that comes out, and then look at the logistics involved in terms of storage and transport, and then look at the price. All of them are important. And I think, given the fact that the two mRNA vaccines are going to pose considerable challenges in logistics, we ought to be really looking at other vaccines. Some of them may not be far too long in coming, and we hope that they will be able to supply a good part of the world, including India. And since some of these vaccines are actually being manufactured in India, of course, they still have to pass the trials, then there is a great chance of India being able to get a reasonable amount of supply as soon as they get the regulatory clearance. But certainly, as far as the mRNA vaccines are concerned, they seem to be more intended for the Western world.
Let me come to those mRNA vaccines, because